Happy wife, happy life. Happy husband, happy grubbing. I look at this masculine, feminine energy that, men and women have. Men having much more masculine and a tiny bit of feminine, and women having a large amount of feminine and a tiny bit of masculine, yin and yang. You see that symbol, display that. But I noticed that, women, right, have this beautiful nature that says life. They nurture, they heal, they take care of, they harbor, they bear the pain of childbirth, they bear the raising of the child in the womb, they bear a lot, they absorb. While you have men, on the other hand, the nature of men is we're more yang, right? Yin means go within. Women, they have they take in. When it comes to like intercourse, they take in. And then you have the yang, men, where you're going out, you're erect, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that thing it's the two different natures. That pattern reoccurs all throughout our consciousness and our physical bodies. But, so when it comes to men, the energy is more, I'm gonna go out and get and build and provide and protect, primal, more assertive versus more tender. And so when the feminine, the wife, allows the man to still live in that nature, right? When the wife allows them, encourages the man to keep that energy alive in them, that primal, go out and build, provide, happy grubbing, happy husband, happy grubbing. The man gonna go out and build a fucking castle for his queen. And my wife is making me happy, my lady's making me happy, I'm gonna do my best to make sure I'm providing, man. I wanna put food on the table. I wanna put a roof over your head. I wanna take care of you. I wanna make sure you're safe. And when, the man is able to make the wife happy, the wife take care of the rest almost. The women are so strong, so beautiful, so powerful. They'll cook for you, what I'm saying? Like, baby, let me cook you a meal, rub your shoulders, tell me about your day. And men should do that for their wives as well, but it's the nature of women to nurture. When they have a child, and that child, they're wiping the child's mouth when they're eating, they're dressing them, they're clothing them, breastfeeding. They provide a different kind of thing that men provide. And I think the key to having a happy relationship is allowing, is for the woman not to suppress that in the man by discouraging him from going after his dreams and building what he in his heart wants to build. Encourage, hey baby, build, go out into the world and move, And the man should be baby, do what feels good, create love, nurture. And even if your specific things don't match that criteria necessarily, that's still beautiful, as long as the energy is being balanced between the two, and they're allowing each other to, be in whatever combination of masculine and feminine they have in each other. And some people aren't the right match necessarily. Don't have to go changing each other. Maybe you're just not the right match. Maybe there's a little bit of something that you got to learn from each other to move and move on with that into your life. And then you'll find your next partner who fits your yin and yang perfectly. And you guys are able to harmonize. Sometimes a man has more feminine energy, and sometimes that man has a woman that does more on the providing, like goes out and like is assertive and outgoing and shines and talks and delegates, and she's a boss. Sometimes you got a boss girl, and sometimes there's a man, and y'all can be bosses together. We want to make it so rigid too, because I don't want y'all to get the idea that what I'm talking about is boxes or labels I'm trying to place people into, but it's just natural nature, just energy, how energy naturally flows in the masculine, feminine. And I'm trying to observe that and put that into words, for y'all, and for myself, but just observing what I felt in a relationship so far. There's things that the man can provide for the woman, and the woman that can provide for the man, that brings this strong creative ability. And so I want y'all to think about that, man. It's, you know, a lot of us are all about ourselves in the relationship. We want our partner to match the idea of what we think is best in their head, when maybe that person isn't close to that idea at all, and you haven't taken the opportunity to get to know them, and you're projecting onto them. Maybe you can pull something out of them that you can see is there in a balanced way, that, you know, you help them be the fullest expression of who they are, or that matches that idea. But you never want to change somebody, you know. Be patient with your journey, your romantic relationships, and journey, and communicate and connect, and look at people for who they really are. And in doing so, you'll find that you'll have more successful relationships. And, you know, at least I hope. That's what I'm trying to figure out for myself, you know what I'm saying? But y'all get the message, man. So I hope this information aids y'all, man. You know, just providing the energy that the person in with your relationship needs, you know. And yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. I'm gonna let all that sink in. It's one big rant for y'all, man. No home run, one-liner finishes. I'm just gonna trail off, drift off. That's beautiful out here. All right, y'all.